Hi guys, this is Peter from Mr. Shahid's AP Physics 1 class. So today I'm going to talk about how can physics help to improve our badminton skills. So let's firstly look at the model of this experiment. Here is the model of a man who is trying to smash a ball. This one is a free diagram of the badminton. So there's a gravitational force for the badminton and a force of the air resistance. But the badminton having a velocity toward the right, but decreasing because of the air resistance. This one is the model of a man who is trying to smash the ball. Here is the torque of the man's arm. When he is getting the ball, the torque will be the greatest. I will explain it in the other model. This one is the free body diagram of the racket. You can see that there are three forces for the racket. The force of the gravitational force and the force that the man gives to the racket and force of the air resistance. This one is only two forces, the force of the air resistance as he's jumping up and the force of the gravitational force. So here is people who are trying to smash the ball. You can see that the torque of the people is small at first, but when he is getting the ball, the torque will be the greatest as his arm is getting straight and the racket is also getting straight. But we can see that the racket is smashing down, so the ball is going down, and as the torque is equal to I times acceleration, the angular acceleration, so we can know that when the torque is the greatest and the I do not change, the acceleration will be the greatest, so the racket's acceleration will be greatest. And also according to the formula, F equals to m plus acceleration, as the m of the badminton do not change and the acceleration became greater, so the force is greater, and in order of that the speed of the badminton will be the greatest. So this smash is the most powerful smash. After knowing the model of the project, which is how can physics help to improve our badminton skills, I'm going to show you my PPT and I'm going to explain it page by page. So let's go. So how can physics help to improve our badminton skills? I basically separate them into three parts. The first part is the introduction. The second part is video explanation. The third part is the formula used. So part 1, introduction. In this PPT, I will first use the video of the professional badminton player to show how they play badminton and explain the physics rules in the game. Next, explain how we can change our habit of playing the badminton to improve ourselves. Let's look at the video. This is the most famous badminton player in China. He is having a really strong smashing skills of badminton. You can see that he jump up and use his hand and racket to smash the ball downward. From here we can see that his hand is totally straight when jumping up on the sky, and he is using all his muscle power to smash the ball downward. When he jumps up, his leg is bended and he is using his the muscle around the stomach to smash the ball. And by using the physics rule, jumping up is letting people having a greater acceleration because there is an acceleration due to the gravity. And when people is jump up, they can bend themselves and use their muscles around the stomach to give the force onto the racket too. His hand is completely straight when he smashes the ball so that it can make the torque become the greatest at that time. By using the formula F equals to mass times acceleration, I think the most important value that you are going to increase is the force that you are acting on your racket. So how to increase the force that you are acting on your racket? First, I think you need to jump up. Because when jumping up, there is a gravitational acceleration. The gravitational acceleration is 9.8, which F equals to mass times acceleration. The acceleration is 9.8. So the force will be your weight times the acceleration of the gravity. And second, you need to bend your stomach and bend your body to make your stomach to also give the power to your racket to give a really hard smash. Because sometimes the muscle around the stomach is even having a larger power than the muscle on your hand. And lastly, you need to make sure that your arm is straight and your racket is straight when you are hitting the ball. Because as a formula, torque equals to I times angular acceleration. When the torque is the greatest, the acceleration will also be the greatest as the I do not change. So the next part of this project is the formula used. I basically use 4 of the formula in this project. The first formula is the force equals to mass times acceleration. The second is the force 1 equals to cosine theta times the F total. And the third is the F2 equals to sine theta times F total. And the third is the torque equals to I times angular acceleration, which is alpha. So I think based on these all, you have already known how to improve your badminton skill by the physics. And that's all of my video. Thanks for watching.